you were picked to do this movie, James, and to build this DC universe. The movie's out. It's not even a week.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Relief, you know. The business of movies is a strange one because what you're doing is you're, committing, years of your life to a project like this. So for the past 3 years, I've worked on Superman. And then the movie is released, and you're like, is the public going to like it? Are the critics going to like it? And is it going to make money? And unfortunately, with this one, it went well on all three of those fronts. Yeah. But, I've had ones that have done well on one or none, and it's not as fun.
What is this? Crypto!
You are depicting Superman as more human. He's still this all-powerful being.
Good day, legends. Strap in, because today we are uncovering a story so full of twists it makes a boomerang look straight. James Gunn, the man behind some of the wildest and most unpredictable comic book films in recent memory, actually turned down Superman once. Yes, you heard that correctly. The guy who now handles the DCU with the subtlety of a neon kangaroo just said no thanks to one of the world's most iconic heroes. Before we jump into the chaos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash the notification bell. That way, every single time Hollywood gets a bit bonkers, you will be the first to know right here on Stats In. Now, let us rewind a bit. It is 2019, the DCU is in what can only be described as a cinematic traffic jam. Too many heroes, too many timelines, and apparently, too many people asking James Gunn to take on Superman. And yet, Gunn walked away. Why? Because, believe it or not, even geniuses have limits, and even cosmic storytellers need a challenge worth their time. At the time, the Superman project was in a messy place. Scripts flying around like confetti, studios arguing about tone like toddlers fighting over a coloring book, and Gunn took one look at the chaos and thought, nope, not today. And let us be honest, this is the same man who brought a talking raccoon and a sentient tree to the big screen with more heart than most dramatic Oscar contenders. If Superman's story did not feel ready for him, he was not going to touch it. Fans were, understandably, gobsmacked. James Gunn? Turning down Superman? Is he mad? Some said. Others, more rational, said, perhaps he knows something we do not. And, of course, the internet erupted. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube comments, all abuzz like a hive disturbed by a cricket. But here is the thing. This decision tells you everything you need to know about Gunn's approach to storytelling. He does not pick projects to ride the hype wave. He picks them when he feels he can elevate the material into something unforgettable. So, what changed? Fast forward a few years, and suddenly, the Superman project is back in Gunn's orbit, and he is on board. What happened? Well, the universe finally got its act together. The scripts got tighter, the DCU roadmap became clear, and most importantly, the story he would tell felt worth the risk. Superman was no longer a simple hero story. It was a chance to redefine the character for a modern audience, with all the emotional complexity and cosmic stakes Gunn is famous for. And let us not underestimate Gunn's instinct here. He sees potential the way an eagle spots prey from 1,000 meters up. Brainiac, multiverse hints, character arcs that span films, all of these pieces clicked into place, giving him the canvas to paint a Superman story that is not just another CGI punchfest but a cinematic tapestry that will stick in fans' minds. Now, fans often forget that turning down a project is not just an act of pride or stubbornness. It is strategy. Gunn knew that if he had taken Superman prematurely, the film might have felt like a rushed Lego set, all the pieces there but none of the magic. Instead, he waited, letting the narrative mature, letting the universe breathe, and ensuring that when he did take on Superman, it would be nothing less than spectacular. And there is another layer here, Gunn's reputation. He has cultivated the kind of career where every project has his fingerprint. Guardians of the Galaxy, The Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, each is recognizable as Gunn in ways beyond just the characters. Turning down Superman initially was a way of protecting his creative signature. Because once he touches a character, he does not half-arse it. He reinvents it. Interestingly, this decision also taught the fans a lesson in patience. Gunn may shock us with surprises, but he rarely disappoints when he finally delivers. Think of it like waiting for a surf report. Sometimes the waves are flat, Sometimes they are monstrous, but when they come, you better be ready. And with Superman, the wave is massive, cosmic, and yes, probably carrying a few alien world-enders along for the ride. And now that Gunn is on board, the excitement is palpable. He is bringing his signature energy to Superman, which means fans can expect clever humor, high stakes, emotional depth, and yes, shocking plot twists that make even the most seasoned comic book enthusiast gasp. Brainiac is not just a villain. He is a symbol of the level of storytelling Gunn is now able to deploy. This is what you get when a director waits for the right moment. The villain is not just a foil, but a catalyst for redefining the hero. So, what can we learn from Gunn's initial no and eventual yes? Simple. Creative patience pays off. Timing is everything. And the right story told at the right time can redefine an entire universe. Gunn did not take Superman because it was convenient. He took it because it was ready, and he was ready to make it you. Good day, legends, and buckle up, because today we are diving into the kind of plot twist that makes your popcorn jump out of the bowl. James Gunn has officially pulled the superhero rug from beneath our feet, and trust me, you will want to know exactly why fans are losing their minds over the villain reveal in Man of Tomorrow. Before we soar into the chaos, do yourself a massive favor. Hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell like it owes you money. That way you do not miss any of our Hollywood deep dives here at Stats In. Right then, cape on. Let us jump in. So, here is the thing. James Gunn is a director who treats shock announcements the way Australians treat a hot pavement in summer, with zero hesitation and maximum impact. And when he revealed that Brainiac will be the main villain in Superman's next cinematic chapter, the internet reacted like someone had just said pineapple belongs on lamingtons. Absolute outrage. Absolute fascination. Absolute pandemonium. And honestly, fair enough. Brainiac is not just any villain. He is not your basic, I will destroy the Earth because I am bored, type. No. Brainiac is the kind of villain who reads an entire civilization, memorizes it, bottles it up, and says, "Cheers, mate," adding that to the collection. He is basically a cosmic librarian with anger issues. And his inclusion signals that Gunn is going big. Like, go big or fly home, type big. Because if you think Brainiac is the only twist in the blender, you might want to sit down. Actually, you should probably sit down anyway. It just feels right for what is coming. Here is where things get spicy. James Gunn did not simply reveal Brainiac to be the villain. He revealed a new direction for Superman that has fans split like a dodgy meat pie crust. Some love it. Some hate it. And some are unsure but still eating the pie anyway. Gunn has been crafting this new DC universe with the precision of a carpenter building the world's fanciest birdhouse. And this villain choice is no accident. Brainiac represents intellect, evolution, fear, and the uncomfortable truth that even